Hello, everyone. It is I, Leah the Squirrel, and I'm here with Nikki V and Voice of Reason. And we're the Haymakers.
Now, officially, roulette certified.
And currently under the weather.
And we don't know shit about NFL.
Good God, this week sucked.
It's hilarious watching us, wrong. Ooh, right.
It's funny because normally this is like the week 1 scores. Well, we got this wrong. It's like, okay, that's a fluke. No, this is week 7, and we fucked up so bad.
Guys, is the NFL bad?
I have to point out, some of the games we got wrong were wrong because of ref ball.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, in fact, that's my loser for the week, is ref ball.
Severe ref ball.
Yeah, because there was so many bad calls this week. Even Jim Irsay had to point out no, something's fucky with the refs this week. Specifically, I mean, we could talk about how the Eagles didn't get penalized once the entire game on Sunday night against the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Or the phantom 1 yard that the Steelers got in their game against the Rams.
Which couldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think what could be really fun and fair is you have a set of timeouts, but you also have a set of challenges that you can do whenever.
Right. The only downside was with
theoretically you're supposed to.
Yeah, the downside with the Rams one is that they used all their timeouts, so they couldn't challenge the ball.
I'm saying have timeouts and challenges be separate.
Nah, I guess. But specifically, the worst ref balling, of course, the Browns Colts game, because that game ended on 2 of the worst back-to-back ref ball calls I've seen. First, to set up for those who didn't see the game, I did. That was a great game until the end. Actually, even until the end, it's oh, did they get the ball across the field off the goal line? We didn't know. But for what was it? It was the Browns ball. I think it was 3rd and 10. They were outside of the red zone. PJ Walker gets strip sacked by the Colts. Well, game is over. Except there's a penalty flag. Where? Illegal contact. But for a butt touch.
Yeah, and the penalty in the end zone, it looked like it was more on the Browns, because Amari Cooper shoved the corner off of him, and it looked like the corner was just trying to stay in contact with him, but no, the penalty's on the Colts. That's bad. Yeah. But continue. It gets worse.
Oh yeah, and also still on that same play, the fact that it was a strip sack, the legal contact, according to Brandon Perna, would be null and void because he didn't even make an attempt on the pass.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pass interference. Wait, you didn't pass it.
Yeah, pass interference.
Or pass interference on a ball that was thrown over everybody's head and would not have been able to have been caught by Stretch Armstrong.
Oh wait! The second play.
I was watching that game and I was like, excuse me, the fuck?
No.
How?
Again, I got that game live because of my location, and I was watching. It's okay, both those calls are bullshit. I mean, granted, I get the win for the Browns, but that is bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was in another game they didn't call that. I think it was probably the Dolphins Eagles game, where again it sailed over everybody. It was an uncatchable ball. It's oh, that you don't call, but this one you do.
So
yeah.
So this is this hasn't been as bad an issue in the NFL, but I have a feeling we're getting to the point. We're getting to a similar point as we have in baseball, where some of the referees are implementing the rules one way, and another group of referees are implementing the rules a different way. Okay? And because of the fact that I'm a big union girl. I love my unions. They should be protected. They should be really strong. But they shouldn't be so strong that if someone is doing a god awful job, they should be able to be fired. I'm looking over at you, Angel Hernandez. How you doing?
I hope terribly.
10 games,
I hope
over 130 fuck-ups.
Yeah.
He's doing really bad.
Yeah. And we can't do shit about him.
Which is my point. Like, at some point, if ref ball is becoming a major factor in multiple games decisions, like, something has to happen.
Exactly.
And here's the craziest thing. Here's the craziest thing for this game to me. If this were, like, the numerous number of times that they've helped the Chiefs win games, that's one thing, you know? The Chiefs are, like, the NFL's golden goose right now. They've got the Swifties and all that. Like, if you want the Chiefs to win, fine. I don't like that, but fine, I get it. Why are you doing this for the fucking Browns? Who are you trying to promote to them? The freaking people who are watching who support Deshaun? Is that your target demographic? Do you want those people to be like, all right, my team is successful, even though my guy is injured and terrible?
In more ways than one.
Here's the thing, and this is the thing that gets me. They're doing more to get rid of the brotherly shove than ref ball.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I swear to God, if they get rid of the brotherly shove, I'm gonna be genuinely furious because, like, there's only one team in the league that can fucking do it.
Some teams can kind of do it, but not all the time. And here's the thing with new strategies, people adapt to them.
Right.
For instance,
did they just ban the Wildcat back in 2007?
No.
Yeah, I was about to say, as someone brought up, the Wildcat was really good. Now it's really bad.
Yeah, 2008.
Exactly.
2008.
Oh, 2008. Thank you.
Right, because 2007, Dolphins were awful.
Right.
Still, the point, it's more the fact that new strategies shouldn't be banned, they should be adapted around.
Right.
All right, so who's the winner?
The winner, since we're actually talking about the brotherly shove, how great are the Eagles right now?
Pretty good.
Okay, first of all,
they just got Kevin fired.
Fleeced the Titans again.
I feel
Hey,
bad.
Hey Titans, if Howie Roseman calls you, don't pick up the phone. You're going to be sad.
But more than just that, easily recovered out after the loss to the Jets. I also want to point out AJ Brown is on a 5-game streak of 125 receiving yards plus.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's tied for first with that. I think there's two other players who have that same 5-game win streak. But I can't think.
Yeah, he's going for the record this week. I think it's Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, I forgot who the other. There's a second one too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm blanking.
But
I'm blanking on who that third one is.
There's also another stat where the Titans receivers combined do not have as many receiving yards as AJ Brown. If you are a Titans fan, you are a sad man.
Yes, you are. Okay. Leah, your winners and losers.
So my winners are... I'll start with my losers. My losers are the good teams, because the good teams this past week did not act like good teams.
No, they did not.
How does the 49ers lose to the Vikings? How do the Lions lose so clearly and obviously to the freaking Ravens?
I'll defend the Ravens a little bit because they're actually building up where they left off.
Oh yeah, but it's the Lions. The Lions have been really good this season. Maybe they're frauds. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. They're the only team that beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, but.
Yeah. But your winners?
My winners are the bad team, because the bad teams actually I'm not the bad teams. The Bears. Because.
Yay!
Because we actually put on a game of football that wasn't shit. We actually played the game competently.
Is Tyson Bagent him?
I don't know.
Is Tyson Bagent the guy?
Hey, I said the same thing about Mike White like years ago. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
I mean, 21.
My eggs are firmly in this
29
basket.
Is that's pretty good.
I am prepared to let Tyson Bagent hurt me again.
Honestly, I'm just happy we won a game convincingly.
I'm just glad we didn't lose to Josh McDaniels.
Fair.
Like, you do that, you should immediately be fired. And I say that because I'm pretty sure the 3 teams that so far that have lost to the Raiders are teams that probably should fire everybody. Let's see here. Pulling up the Raiders schedules.
The Packers.
Right.
The Patriots.
Fire everybody. Fire everybody.
And the Broncos.
Yeah.
Fire everybody. Yeah.
I can slightly defend the Broncos because they only lost by a point.
The other team's only lost by 4.
But 4 is like a point is like a field goal the difference.
Not that much.
Where 4 or more is like you have to actually score.
Right.
Sure.
Right. Anyway, Nikki, your winners and losers.
My winner is Kirk Cousins, who finally is starting to get rid of the primetime Kirk meme. Like, he played lights out on Monday night. Like, he looked like he could be a top 5 quarterback. It was crazy.
Was he
he diced up the Niners.
Yeah. I mean, isn't he like top 5 in passing yards right now?
Oh yeah, he's always been able to put up the yards and stuff. But it's always just been the back-breaking turnovers or 4th down non-conversions that have just made people go, "Oh, Kirk Cousins can't do shit in primetime." Well, the last couple of times that he's been in primetime, he's put it together and is really starting to show that he is developing at 30 something.
Not necessarily a good time to be developing.
Hey, Rich Gannon won MVP at 35, and everybody thought he was dead before that happened. Weird stuff happens. I'm not saying Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. I was gonna say freaking Jim Plunkett. He was drafted 71 by the Patriots, and he didn't bloom until he was a backup for the Raiders, and he brought them to two Super Bowls.
Oh, Geno Smith.
Yeah. There you go.
That's all I gotta say there.
Yeah,
but it could happen. I'm not saying Kirk Cousins is going to become an MVP contender. I do think that he is still a little bit too inconsistent for that, but I think that he's at least done enough to shed the wilts under pressure, can only play at 12 p.m. kind of thing.
He's at least starting to.
Yes. And my loser for the week is Arthur Smith, coach of the Falcons. God damn, this guy's a loser. I don't care that he beat the Buccaneers. That win should not count because it feels like Arthur Smith is permanently playing with 9 players on the field. he is not utilizing his weapons in the way that is, you know, like optimal. And he keeps doing this under the pretense of, I don't care about fantasy football. I don't care about gambling. I just care about winning. Blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up, Arthur Smith, you goddamn loser. Like, he sounds like
he would be
he
able
sounds like
to,
a guy. He sounds like a guy who's hiding the fact that he is gambling thousands of dollars on this shit. And
He'd
trying
on-
not to like
he'd-
sound like it.
he'd only be able to say that kind of stuff if his team were winning really, were like having a good season. If you're having a bad season, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he's 4-2. His teams could legitimately be 6-0. I'm not joking. And Desmond Ridder is the worst. Think about the ground this covers, because there is a lot of bad quarterbacks in the league. Desmond Ridder is far and away the worst starting quarterback in the NFL right now. Worse than Deshaun Watson, worse than Daniel Jones, worse than Zach Wilson. Like, name a quarterback. Desmond Ridder is worse than him.
Brian Hoyer?
Worse than Brian Hoyer? I would take Brian Hoyer 100 times out of 100 over Desmond Ridder. And I say that as a guy who used to be like super into Desmond Ridder back when he was in Cincinnati. Like University of Cincinnati.
Right. Excuse me.
I'm just double checking something.
Oh, wait, checking on the record?
I'm checking on my personal record. Oh, don't tell me I've actually done it, have I? Okay. I am 4 for 2 out of predicting. Actually, no, not 4. I've only got 2 of the Falcon predictions wrong this season.
Interesting.
I'm very
Cool.
good at predicting when the Falcons will beat a team and when they will lose to a team, because of the simple rule of never trust the Falcons.
You're one game over 500.
No,
They're
no,
not.
they've played all their games. They played 7 games.
Yeah, so they're 4-3, not 4-2. Anyway.
Also, I would just like to say that my secondary loser for the week is anybody who plays eliminator challenges, because you all lost this week. Because I was doing really good on my eliminator challenge this season. Like I had some crazy predictions. I had the Commanders winning week 1. Like, because I knew I had to save some of my good teams for later. And you know what team I fucking used this week? The goddamn Bills.
Ugh. I have no idea what's going on with them. Like, but we'll get to that. So, week 8, no buys. Which is interesting because normally we don't have a break between buys unless it's like towards like the Thanksgiving games.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, but I think they're saving it because week 9 is the next week is the start of the Germany games. So those might be fun. So starting off Thursday night, which we are recording before. Yes, we are recording before the game actually starts. Buccaneers taking on.
Wow.
Yeah, I know it's a first. Buccaneers taking on the Bills.
Yes. Now we can talk about the Bills.
I don't
What
trust
is
the
this
Bills.
fuckery?
Yeah, okay, so Buccaneers, like we said, lost to the Falcons, a sloppy-ass game. Bills, I have no idea what the hell's going on. They are injured to hell and back. And honestly, after the London game, they have not been playing to their optimal best. Because they almost got beat because they got their ass kicked by the Jaguars in London. They lost Matt Milano, who is their basically their defense. Basically their defense on that front seven. They almost lost to the fucking Giants, which again I still think they should have lost. based on how they played.
Mm-hmm.
And what ends up happening? They lose to Bill Belichick in Foxborough, giving him his 300th win.
By the way, did y'all hear that apparently Bill Belichick has signed a big extension?
Yeah,
which is crazy.
Yeah, like he is gonna run that team until and probably after he dies.
Yeah, he'll just
Like
have
he's
he'll just have a bunch of playbooks and like, okay, for this game, do this, 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 and this, and just like have playbook after playbook with clearly written instructions of like, this is exactly what you do.
they're gonna rehire Josh McDaniels after he gets fired from Vegas and have him just weekend at Bernie's him.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just imagining like the one scene from Family Guy where it's like, oh, Carter said, "Oh, I'm gonna work till I die," and the cutaway is like him at his funeral, like him in his coffin, open casket, and he's talking to. It's like his secretary is talking to him, and he wheels out all these other caskets.
So I don't trust the Bills to win this game.
Yeah, it's particularly weird because if you look before the London games, they were dominating people aside from the Jets game.
Yeah.
Like they steamrolled the Raiders, they steamrolled the Commanders, and they steamrolled the Dolphins.
After the 70-20 game.
Yeah. They put up 48 on the Dolphins, who might be the best team at that point in the league.
Even now, they're probably one of them. They're still in that top 3.
Oh yeah, I'd say best offense in the league.
Sure.
Sans the Chiefs. But yeah, after the game, they're not looking good. They need to get back on track. Which is why now here's a weird thing. Like I'm in Tom Grossi's like a pick'em league. So in that league, I was like, I'm going with my gut and say, you know what, I think the Bucs might actually pull it off. But for here, I'm gonna say like the Bills need to win this game badly. Which is why I'm going to pick the Bills to win at home. This needs to be the get right game. If not, I might not be picking the Bills. Like I'm going to be struggling to pick the Bills from going forward.
If the Bills lose this game, does Sean McDermott get on the hot seat?
No,
I don't think so because of how injured the Bills are.
Right.
Okay.
He can always go, hey, I'm doing the best I can with the players I have, and it's not a matter of we haven't drafted well or we haven't done well in free agency or anything like that. It's just my good players are injured.
Okay, follow-up question. Does offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey get put on the hot seat? Because
maybe.
if you can't put up more than 14 points against the fucking Giants, I have questions.
Yeah, I definitely would put Ken Dorsey on the hot seat because they're not utilizing James Cook at all.
No, they aren't.
Like he was their I think just before the London game, like he was like their go-to back against the Dolphins, and he ran roughshod on them. After the London game, James who? So yeah, so I think 3 of us are taking the Bills. Leah, you're taking the Bucs?
Yep.
Alrighty. Coin is set, and the coin
think that,
coin's taking the Bills.
Yeah. I the spread on this game is Bills -10. I think Bucs cover that easy.
Oh,
I think this is a 1 possession game.
What I'm seeing is 9.5, but 9.5 and
yeah, I'm looking at the Caesars.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's move on to the Sunday game. Starting off, the Battle of New Jersey. Jets taking on the Giants. So
the New Jersey Jets versus New Jersey Giants.
Okay. Now,
can I just say New Jersey Giants sounds better?
Yeah, it's got the alliteration to it. Actually, both of them too.
Uh-huh.
But
yeah,
I don't know. Like I'm gonna call them the New York Jets currently because they got the moxie after being the Eagles. Giants, not so much.
Yeah, the Giants can fuck off to Jersey.
Which is anyway. Jets coming off a bye. Giants coming off a sloppy win against the Commanders. Now here's an interesting thing that I've always noticed with the Jets since I want to say 2021. Usually after the Jets have the bye, they usually don't do as good as I hope they do. But judging from how people are saying, like some of the Jets players are saying, is like no, this feels like a different team going into the bye week, going up against the Giants. So I have a little bit of optimism for the Jets to come away with a win. Again, it's the Jets defense going up against the Giants' anemic offense, and in that case, yeah, Jets all the way. That being said, Giants defense could still be a little sneaky, given Dexter Lawrence, I think, is their prime guy on that front seven, and I'm trying to remember the other one of the other guys that they have. I think it's Azeez Ojulari. Is one of their other their linebackers. Can also be all sneakily good, and also watch out for Adoree Jackson. Oh wait, no, did he get traded? I forgot if he got traded or not. Crap, I'm trying to remember who their go-to secondary guy is, but they can be sneaky. So I do expect to see Zach Wilson get sacked, but I don't think it's going to be a slaughter going up against the Eagles front seven. So I think that I say the Jets will come out with a win, mostly stress free.
Yeah, I'm concerned. I feel like this game is gonna end 13-12. This is not gonna be a fun game to watch, and I'm fully expecting plenty of bullshit to happen. And at that point, I'm just gonna say, fuck it, give me the team that would surprise me more if they win, because that probably is gonna be what ends up happening. I'll take the Giants.
I'm in a similar boat to Nikki here. I just think knowing the Jets, they can lose against opponents very easily. I just have this feeling the bye is going to hurt them for some reason, the momentum killer of the bye.
Yeah, I mean, it happened. I mean, it happened last year up against the Bills. They didn't prepare for the Patriots the week after, and that was probably one of the best defensive outings for the Jets too. But I don't know. Something feels different about about this Jets team. Maybe it's the Aaron Rodgers energy. Maybe not. But I don't know. I have this feeling. It's I have this under feeling that the Jets will actually capitalize on the bye with with people resting up. So that's my take on it. But I could honestly see but I still can't see the Giants getting the upset here. All right.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Next, this could be an interesting game. Jaguars taking on the Steelers. Jaguars beat the Saints Monday night. Steelers clearly going to Super Bowl after beating the Rams.
Yeah. Has Mike Tomlin ever won a Coach of the Year before? Because it feels like he should have 3.
I'm trying to think if he did.
He is taking this team and just a team that is so full of holes everywhere, and they just find a way to keep winning. It's very impressive, and also, if I were a Steelers fan, I would be fucking furious.
He did win in 2008.
Okay, cool. He did win one.
Yeah, it was the year they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin just has this ability to just make teams good even when they just have so many holes in them that they should just be garbage. Like Kenny Pickett somehow keeps turning into a good quarterback right when they need him to.
Like, I don't know what it is. I feel like Pickett's like the fourth quarter quarterback that the Steelers haven't had since what, like Bradshaw?
Roethlisberger?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
when Captain Fatfuck could move.
Right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Jaguars again sneaky defense, but the big hole I think might be a concern is the offense. Like Ridley hasn't been performing up to where he thinks he is, where we all think he should be. And
Continue. I'll be right back.
yeah. And I mean, I think that's about it. Like the biggest concern is is that offense. I know Trevor Lawrence was playing hurt, on that going up against the Saints, but on an extended rest, yeah, it could be a different story. But that being said, I think I'm gonna call the upset in this one. I think the Steelers will get the win over the Jaguars, especially since it is Steelers' home field advantage.
I don't think it's an upset.
Well, what's the spread? What's the spread on this game?
Steelers.
I think last night, I thought it was like Jackson.
2.5 of Jackson.
Yeah.
But that's still that's a toss up.
Mm.
All right. I think I'm gonna go with the Steelers. Like I want
Steelers.
Yeah, I want to like the Jaguars, but like they haven't done enough to show me that they can beat the teams that they need to beat.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I feel like the AFC South is still like wide open for the taking.
Yeah, given the I mean, yeah, I saw the Colts and the Texans are actually are the new competition now.
Mm-hmm.
So
because the Titans are dying.
Yep.
There is very few teams that are outright out of the running to make a playoff push.
Exactly.
Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that real fast. Who do you think is thoroughly guaranteed zero chance? I would put my life savings on them not making the playoffs.
Panthers, Cardinals,
Bears, Raiders,
maybe
Commanders.
No,
Panthers.
Commanders could very easily become a sneaky wild card team
if they make some changes,
Yeah.
After the bye. I think that once they make some changes, I think they'll attempt to make a run.
But here's the thing with the Commanders: they're in that mix of teams that could make that final wild card spot, because in the NFC, there is one team that's almost certainly going to make the win their division, and then there's a bunch of teams with 4 or 3 wins.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you can
that's
also,
why that's why I'm only saying the Cardinals and the Panthers are the only teams that are in my opinion, outright not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I was looking at the. Yeah, I mean, heck, even the. Was it? I think the AFC. I think everyone at least has 2 wins, unless I'm missing one team that only has 1 win in the AFC.
No, everyone has at least 2 wins. You are correct.
Okay.
That's wild.
All right, but let's move on to the NFC now. The Eagles taking on the Commanders. Speaking of the Commanders, actually. So Eagles dominant win over the Dolphins, thanks to
dominant.
Yeah, and then the Commanders lost the sloppy game to the Giants, as we mentioned earlier. Yeah, I really don't have anything to say about this. I think the Eagles are clearly the better team.
Yeah,
this
the
is
Eagles are so much better the team that like I feel like what's the spread on this game? I feel like it's gonna be a lot.
uh
Let's not check what.
7.
It's not that bad.
7? Wow. That feels like double it. Double it.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say double it. I'd add.
At least 10.
Yeah, same. I'd say I probably would go -10 on that.
I mean, what about this Commanders offense has led you to believe, oh yeah, like they can keep pace with the Eagles?
Well, it's not. It's not their offense that's the issue. Like their defense has been kind of as of late.
Sort of. But like they also only gave up like what 14 points in their last game, and that's what made Jonathan Allen go like, this is fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So I'm taking the Eagles with all of the points.
yeah, they okay. So I believe everyone is in on the Eagles for this game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a hard
Even
game
the coin
to
ain't
pick.
even the coin ain't that crazy.
Yeah. Okay, next game. This could be interesting. Rams taking on the Cowboys. Again.
I don't know who any of these teams are.
So, Rams lost a close one against the Steelers. Cowboys are coming off of a bye. Are the Cowboys healthy enough to take on the sneaky Rams, or are the Rams gonna run over the Cowboys?
I don't know. Puka Nakua is really, really good. Like,
Yeah.
I think that they took 1 week to be like, okay, we got Cooper Kupp back. He is like he's still a great receiver. Let's force feed him the ball. And then Puka Nakua was just like, nah, mate. And like he is continuing to take all of the catches.
Right.
It does make me wonder if the fact or like him winning Triple Crown that 1 year, did they have literally any other good receivers? Or was Matthew Stafford just huh?
Oh,
the
the
Rams,
Rams?
Yeah, like the year that Cooper Kupp won Triple Crown.
The only one I could think of was because didn't they get like Allen Rob? No, they didn't have Allen Robinson that year. That was
I said good receivers.
well, didn't they have Robert Woods on the Super Bowl team?
They had Odell.
Yeah.
I think they got rid of Robert Woods before then.
Okay.
And maybe Van Jefferson, but I think he was more like a number 3 guy.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. Robert Woods I think got hurt. That's why they brought in Odell.
Right. Yeah, that checks.
Anyway.
Yeah. So honestly, I think this might be a coin flip game. So I'm flipping, and it's landing on tails. I'm going the Rams.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way, and I feel like this could be a game that goes right down to the wire. And fuck it, give me the Cowboys. I need some games that let me like pull away from you guys a little bit.
All right.
Also, the Cowboys are favored by 6.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I think it's the other way around.
No,
That's why I'm going with the Rams.
Yeah, that's a coverable game, if not a beatable game.
Reverse it.
Wait, strike that. Reverse it. There we go. Okay.
That shit.
Okay. Next, NFC North matchup. Oh boy. NFC North matchup. Vikings taking on the Packers.
Both these teams are frauds. Whee!
Vikings, I have no idea.
Oh my god.
I have no idea what this team is. They 1 week they look like ass, and then the next thing you know, they're beating the freaking 49ers. Packers, on the other hand, they are ass.
They are ass, and I've been waiting 30 years for this to happen.
I have had for most of my life a little cupcake that has written on it in icing, Packers suck. Look, unfortunately, it has molded over. It is now bright green.
I'm still eating it.
The next day.
No, not the next day. Later that same day.
That being said, I don't trust this Vikings team as far as I can throw them. I'm taking the Packers because I'm expecting the Vikings to self-destruct because that would be hilarious after beating the 49ers.
Oh my.
Yeah, but it would also be incredibly embarrassing for the Packers to have the same record as the Bears.
Oh, yeah, I know. This is what the kids call hedging their bets.
Well, I think you might be alone on this one because I'm picking the Vikings, and so is the coin.
That's okay. Sometimes you've got to be stupid.
So
this is one of those times.
If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least have a good. Well, okay. Okay. Next.
I'm saying I'm the stupid one.
All right. Fair enough.
Just for clarification.
Okay. Next, speaking of frauds, Falcons taking on the Titans.
Oh my god! Can we root for the stadium to collapse? Can we root for Bane? Can we root for Bane?
No.
Falcons somehow pulled off a win. Titans were on a bye, but they might as well have lost because they lost. They got fleeced by the Eagles.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got to be one stupid motherfucker to lose on your day off.
By the way,
that was the worst Chris Tucker impression I could have possibly done, but I only committed to it like a third of the way through it.
By the way, the spread is -3 to the Falcons.
Because somebody's got to win this fucking game, unless they tie, which would be hilarious.
Yes, it would be hilarious, but I think the Falcons are going to win this game because the Titans suck, and the Falcons can be sneaky good.
Yeah.
It's less that I trust the Falcons, it's more that I know the Titans suck.
When is the trade deadline? This is important.
I think it's week 10, I believe, is the trade deadline.
Okay. The trade deadline is October 31st. No, it's coming, like, within the next week.
Oh, shit, okay.
Wait.
Just before, yeah, it's after the Monday night game.
Yeah, it's just after the Monday night game.
Yeah, so teams better start putting in trade offers. I know the Jets did the whole thing with McCall Hardman back with to the Chiefs.
The exact time is October 31st at 4 p.m. ET.
Oh.
Eastern. Yeah, so it kind of depends on if Derrick Henry is going to be traded before or after this game.
Thinking after.
Well,
which is interesting because
I don't think so. If I was the Titans, I'd be like, screw it, we're not, like, even if we win this game, having Derrick Henry in this game, like, having him in that game and he gets injured, that might actually be bad for the trade, so getting him off before, or trading him off before the game might be the safer move.
Also,
I also.
Good. Okay. Well, also, sorry. Also, I want to point out Will Levis is going to be starting this game.
Oh Christ! That being said, yeah, I feel like I think Leah is onto something with the never trust the Falcons thing, because like just bet against them, bet for them. It doesn't matter. We're all gonna die anyway. Who cares? I'll take the Titans.
Yeah, like okay, so I think
my point with that is more look at who they're facing than look at who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think it's more look at who they are, because for some, like, there's always that one game, like, the Titans will sometimes, like, pull off something, like, they should not have won this game. It might be this one. I'm picking the Titans with Will Levis starting.
Yeah. What if Will Levis wins and, like, the Titans suddenly think, wait a second, we can win games! And then they lose 12 in a row. That would be funny.
On the bright side, on the bright side, Coin's picking the Falcons as well.
Yay!
You're not alone.
Yay!
All right. Okay, next. Patriots Dolphins.
Dolphins are winning. They've got Tyreek Hill back. What else do I have to say?
Oh, and
Isn't he like on the injury report?
No, he's back.
Okay, cool.
yeah, and,
Then
Literally,
yes.
just literally reported 2 hours ago. He is saying, "I'm 100%. I'm playing."
cool. Also,
Hell yeah, Dolphins.
when's Jalen Ramsey back? Because I think he's like
I don't know.
mostly healed. All right.
I'd
Ooh,
have to.
let me check.
Yeah,
I'm
let me
looking it
go
up
look
right
at
now.
the injury report.
Jalen Ramsey. All right, the news on Jalen Ramsey is, he says he's running fast.
Okay.
Oh, here it is. Source saying Jalen Ramsey set to make season debut versus Patriots this Sunday from about an hour ago.
This is a slaughter. Okay, gonna be a slaughter. Dolphins, whatever the spread is, double it.
Double it. It's many.
Speaking of
I
which,
assure
the
you, it's
spread
many.
Is,
Wait. Before you say, let me try to predict it. I am going to predict that it's going to be, what's it? Dolphins minus 13.
Dolphins -9.
Double it.
Definitely double it.
Triple it.
I wouldn't say triple it.
Like Jesus Christ.
I
Give me,
would comfortably bet on 20.
yeah. Caesars is giving me 9.5. I would, give me Dolphins minus 19. I should go back at some point and look at all of the times I've said double it and see if I got any of them right.
I don't think you've ever got one of them right.
I don't think I have.
You might get this one though.
Yeah, this one maybe.
All right, and
there's
since
always
it
a
is being, it is being played in Miami, so yeah. there you
Oh
go.
yeah, Miami kills the Miami's always killed the Patriots in Miami, even like back when they were bad.
Yep. Okay.
Even when the Patriots were actually good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Can't handle that Miami Heat.
All right. Next.
Wait, wrong sport.
All right. Next, Super Bowl 44 rematch. Saints taking on the Colts.
I have no idea which team's gonna win.
Yeah, so Saints lost to the Jaguars, but did come back in the second half. Colts should have beat the Browns.
Yes.
By the way, the spread is 1 for the Saints.
Oh, this is a pickup.
Yeah, this could go literally either way.
I'm gonna go Colts because they are actually a competent team when the refs aren't screwing them.
I believe in Minshew.
Minshew mania.
Da 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 da.
Do I join in with you guys and say the Colts, or do I be the bold action man?
The coin's being a bold action man. They're saying the Saints.
I cannot be bold action man. Me and some people at work were talking the other day about the Saints and who is to be blamed for all of this. Like, is it the players? Is it the coaching staff? Is it the front office who assembled it all? And I just said yes. Like, it is, like, there's plenty of blame to go around. Like,
Built on an Indian burial ground.
Probably. Derek Carr is ass. Like, Derek Carr is ass, and he keeps overthrowing his receivers and then blaming him. And then blaming them.
How dare they not run the route I thought they were running?
How dare they not
be as fast as I thought they could be?
How dare they not leap 10 feet into the air to catch my shitty passes and make me look good? I'll take the Colts.
Yeah.
For no other reason than Gardner Minshew is just cooler than Derek Carr.
Yes.
Fair.
We're saying a Florida man is cooler than Derek Carr.
Yes, all of them. Even the ones who fight alligators. Especially the ones who fight alligators.
Yeah. I was gonna say the ones who shoot hurricanes.
Do we want to skip this game
those
as well?
Those are my people.
No. I mean, I do at least mention it. So, okay, final 1:00 game: Texans Panthers. Now,
Panthers suck.
Yes, they do.
I mean, I wanted to get to that or to this game just to say that. The Panthers do suck, and the Texans are fun.
Yeah, D'Amico Ryan knows his shit.
D'Amico Ryan's like I gotta look this up because I'm actually on the DraftKings website right now. Just for like
bring something up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Reich, I think that's how you say his
Yes,
last name,
Reich. Yep.
says Panthers couldn't be happier to have Bryce Young over CJ Stroud.
Well, of course they're gonna say that. Like, if they said that they would have taken CJ Stroud 6 games into Bryce Young's career, that would shatter him.
I know, but it's
like it's dumb, but he literally has to say it because the alternative would be just the worst statement about your starting quarterback possible.
That is something Jim Irsay would say, though.
Yes. You're not wrong. Maybe ask him if he would take Anthony Richardson over CJ Stroud.
Over under that the Panthers either in free agency, in free agency pick up a QB.
They might get.
They
might get a Fitzpatrick
Bryce
type.
He has potential, but he needs more time to ruminate.
Also an O-line.
Good word.
And an O-line, yeah, that always helps.
Well, they sure as shit can't get one.
As a Bears fan, yeah, you need an O-line.
As a former Jets fan, yeah, you need one.
Mm-hmm. All right, who's gonna win Coach of the Year? This is what I've. Oh, come on! Did they not have bets for that? You son of a bitch!
It's too early.
How dare you?
But
But yeah, I feel like D'Amico Ryans, if he can will this team to like a 500 record, I think the Texans might, or I think that he might win Coach of the Year.
Oh, absolutely. Hell, if the Jets keep doing pulling off like miracle wins, I think I put Saleh in that category as well.
Sure, yeah.
Or I'm just trying to think who else going down. The only one I think I can only think of is Nick Sirianni, and Mike McDaniel. I forgot Mike McDaniel.
Yep, Mike McDaniel, for sure.
Yes. All right, so all of us are taking the Texans except the coin. Looks like.
Haha.
So sorry, coin.
That's
you took
funny.
the Panthers. Not our fault. That's just random choice. Random flip of the coin.
Mm-hmm.
Coaches, do you want to hear some Coach of the Year odds?
Oh yeah, I found some.
Yeah, go
ahead.
for it.
I found some. I'll read the top 5.
All right.
Dan Campbell at plus 240.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, I forgot about Dan Campbell. Yeah.
Mike McDaniel at 330.
Yep.
D'Amico Ryans at 750.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The Shanahan plan at 1,000.
For the 49ers. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Robert
Saleh.
For
the Jets.
At 1,200.
Okay.
Mike Tomlin
Nice.
is only slightly behind him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which honestly, all of those coaches, fair dues.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's move on to
the two worst are Frank Reich and Ryan Riviera.
Oh, Ron Rivera.
Ron Riviera, not Ryan. Both of them are terrible.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now let's move on to the 4:00 game. Starting off with honestly what could be a defensive battle. Browns taking on the Seahawks.
The Browns might have the best defense in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Seahawks might have the guy who's going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Devin Witherspoon is
Fair.
him.
Devin Witherspoon is that dude. Holy shit.
It's in Seattle, yeah.
Yes, it's being played in the loud noises.
Also, Frank Clark is back.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the Seahawks signed Frank Clark. And also, the Browns have announced that P.J. Walker will be the starter for them because fuck Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
Like, he has taken his bag and is like, Later, suckers. You literally can't do anything to tell me otherwise. But yeah, this is gonna be tricky because part of me wants to say the Seahawks are like have that have the offense that can like just match up with their deep with the Cleveland defense, but I think that the Browns are gonna just keep winning these games like somehow and with while playing with bad quarterback play for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
this is interesting because the Browns. I mean, Kareem Hunt, I believe, is back. I believe so. They'll have Ford and Hunt ready to go.
mm-hmm.
And I think like that outside of the Jets secondary, the Browns secondary, even the the Seahawks secondary, it's scary good. Both Grant Delpit and who's the guy they picked in 2021, who's like scary good. Like, oh, was it Greg Newsome?
Yeah, Newsome.
Yeah, like they're scary. Like they're scary good. They will lock down receivers and so it's going to be a tough go for Lockett, JSN, and Jake Bubbo.
Bubbo.
Even when they're playing at Lumen Field. So I'm taking the Browns on the road on this game.
Me too, because like the Nick Chubb has been there and he's been pretty good. Like so far, he is averaging like 6.1 yards per carry.
Wait, Nick Chubb Nick Chubb or Kareem Hunt?
Nick Chubb.
No, I thought Nick Chubb got hurt. Was injured.
I think it was Kareem Hunt that was the one that got hurt.
No. Chubb's out for the year.
Am I looking at this the wrong way?
Yes, you're looking at the wrong way.
Yeah. God damn it. This is back in September. Shit. Ignore me. All right, so what are the stats on Kareem Hunt? Oh, less good.
Yeah. So it's been Ford all the way.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah, he has not cracked 50 yards in a game yet.
Now, I'm picking the Seahawks because I think this game is going to be very close, and the 12th man will be the difference.
Okay.
Because Seahawks, loud. Very loud.
Can confirm.
Yeah. So I think we're actually split on this one. Nikki and I are taking the Browns. Leah and the Coin are selecting the Sea Chickens.
Yep.
I'm good with that.
Next. Oh, I've been waiting for this game. Bengals 49ers. Bengals are coming off a bye. 49ers. Oh boy. They coming off of an embarrassment, and worse news that Brock Purdy is in concussion protocol.
Oh fuck! Wait, who's their backup quarterback? Is it still Sam Darnold?
It's Sam Darnold.
Oh fuck! Leah, it's not too late. You can change your pick.
I haven't said my pick yet.
You wrote it down.
Yeah, I didn't know someone was in protocol.
Yeah, yeah. It was announced, I think, on Tuesday that Purdy was in protocol. So that means Darnold is going to be the starter.
If Brock was around, yeah, 49ers, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is going to be a very interesting game, in my opinion, because if Sam Darnold can keep this... Now, granted, the 49ers offense is still pretty banged up. I think McCaffrey's still not at 100%, and I think that Debo is still hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Trent Williams.
Yeah, Debo's still hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, so if Sam Darnold can somehow get this 49ers offense up and running and looking like they did before, then we're going to have to start asking real questions about Brock Purdy. Like, is it really just the system? Like, can literally any quarterback make this work? Any quarterback besides Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo.
That's fair. I mean, we've seen surprises before. I mean, I think Darnold when he's with the Panthers, when Mayfield was the starter. He filled in, and he actually pulled off a pretty good win back. I forgot which team they played, but he actually did pretty good. So, who knows? Maybe who knows? Maybe being back in California will help him out.
Oh yeah, He did play at USC, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Although he's in Northern California now.
Yeah. What's that's fine.
All right. Okay, so Coin's taking the 49ers. Are all three of us taking the Bengals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, find the person here who's willingly going to put money on Sam Darnold.
I do not see it.
It's more that I'm picking against Sam Darnold than picking the Bengals.
Also, it's worth noting that the line on this game is still Niners -4.
No, yeah, Bengals will cover that, if not overtake.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, next. Chiefs Broncos.
Double it. I don't know what the line is. I kind of don't care. Double it.
7. Yeah. Doubling it is fair.
Double it.
I think the Broncos will actually match it.
It could be a close game. I could honestly see a universe where that happens. But the Chiefs offense is the best in the league, and the Broncos defense is the worst in the league. So yeah. Double it and also over.
42-13.
Oof.
38-20.
So the Coin's taking the Broncos.
Well, you know what? It's right.
As for me, 27-21.
Oh, okay.
Or no, sorry, 28-21. They lose by a touchdown.
Okay.
All right, final 4:00 game. Last battle of the birds, Ravens-Cardinals. Cardinals still got a lot of fight in them, but they just can't get over that hump.
No,
yeah,
die already. Die.
They have that. They have the drive, and as we all know, it's about drive and it's about power. We say hungry, we devour. But, I don't know. They just don't have the talent. That's as far as it goes. The Ravens are very good and have people on there who have done good things, and the Cardinals do not. Their best receiver is Hollywood Brown, and at this point, his name should be replaced or changed to something a little more depressing, like Cleveland.
Yeah, I saw that video too.
I was gonna make the Hollywood, Florida joke, but okay.
I was actually thinking he should have went with that too.
Hollywood, Florida. That is good. I like that.
Yeah. I don't trust the Cardinals as far as I could throw their whole O-line.
Yep, me neither.
No. That's bad. It's I know Kyler's almost ready. I think he's ready to go at not this game but next game.
Yeah, it's gonna be close.
The Cardinals are if they go well, trade deadline and off season and such, they're only a year or two away from being good again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and keep in mind they're gonna have not only their own first round pick next year, but also the Texans first round pick next year.
Right. Yeah, from the trade for what's his face?
For Will Anderson.
Yes.
Who's also apparently doing pretty good. I haven't checked the numbers on it yet, but apparently he is living up to expectations.
That's good. All right. Okay. Now let's move on to the Sunday night game. And why is this a Sunday night game? Bears Chargers.
Because there was once upon a time where this team had hope.
Which one?
Actually both. Like coming into the season, like yeah, okay, the Bears. We all know about the Bears. Like they traded for DJ Moore. They drafted a big man at offensive tackle in Darnell Wright, who's apparently like I saw somewhere he's got like the highest Pro Football Focus grade for any rookie offensive lineman this year. So fuck yes,
Good on him.
Darnell Wright. Hell yeah, we finally hit on an offensive line like prospect. When was the last time that happened? Fucking Olin Kreutz?
Very long time ago.
Anyway, so there was hope going into the season, and for the Chargers, it was like, yeah, they got rid of their shitty offensive coordinator, and they brought in the fresh-faced young stud in Kellen Moore. So it's just like, oh yeah, this could work, and through however many games, it has not.
Nope, it's still that Chargers tweet of pain.
Chargers gonna Charger.
Honestly, like, I mean, Bears have won what 2 in a row now. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think 2 in a row. I think it's like 2 of 3 or something.
Oh yeah. They lost to the Vikings the previous week.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, right.
So
yeah. So they won the Dick Butkus game, and then they won. They beat the Raiders.
yeah. So this is the kind of game where they should like build it. I know they physically can't, but this is a loser gets fired game. If Matt Eberflus loses this game, he's fired. If Brandon Staley loses this game, he's fired. Like, get it over with. Like, neither of these coaches are working. Find someone else. That being said, I'm taking the Chargers because the Bears aren't going to hurt me again.
I'm taking the Bears because no matter which team wins, one of the teams I like wins.
Oh yeah, these are both your teams.
Yeah, the Chargers are my backup team for when the Bears suck. Unfortunately, both suck at the moment.
Yeah. This is the joys of finding a bandwagon team. Like this is why with basketball, because the Bulls are going to be so terrible this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hopping on OKC's bandwagon, and the Bears have been bad for so long. I'm legitimately going to get on the Texans bandwagon because like
you are going to have disagreements. My bandwagon team is the Jags.
Fun. I like this. We're gonna be on division rivals. I like it.
I'm not sure who my bandwagon team is because like I'm a Bills/Jets former fan.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
hop back on the
Bills are a good team, though.
I know, but
you don't need a backup team. You have the Bills.
But they're injured. I mean, I guess I could like have a
being injured isn't as bad as being bad.
What? Why don't you? Because you're kind of close to Indiana, right?
Yeah, I'm stayed over.
Yeah, hop on with the Colts. That way we can all be on division rivals.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I like that.
I guess I could hop on the Colts bandwagon. They get they get on a winning streak. I could see the sneaking into the playoffs. I mean, if not, they get a winning record.
I have secretly done something awful and gotten him to become a Colts fan. I'm awful.
Anyway, I'm picking the Chargers. Bears. The coin's taking the Bears.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, I will believe that the Bears are worthy of my picks when they start winning more consistently. Like, and granted, that might happen soon. Maybe Tyson Bagent is that dude.
If not,
need a few weeks.
If not, he's going to be the next Mike White.
Yep.
Fun fact: if the Bears win this week, the Packers are at the bottom of the North.
I have dreamed of this.
That would be really nice. Fun fact: actually, we would be if the Vikings lose and we win, we are tied with them, which could put us into second place in the division.
Well, I mean, they have the tiebreaker on us.
Shh.
No.
my point is more that would be us being on the same like win-loss as the Vikings by the end of this week would be hilarious, because that would shut up like that'd be like, yeah, we're bad, but we're as bad as everyone else in the division.
It's like the AFC East of old.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Like, after all the shit that Tom Grossi was talking about at the start of the season about the Bears, this is
Catharsis.
Yes.
This is what I dream of.
Even he admits, like, no, the Packers are awful. And
good. Say it louder. Say it slowly.
I do find it funny how GSP, the GSP boys are their teams are both horrible at the moment.
Did you? Yeah, but at least Brandon has bragging rights over Tom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just.
All right. Monday night game.
Monday night game. Speaking of yours guys' division, Raiders Lions.
All right, Lions need this.
Lions are a good team.
Yeah.
Lions are a competent team. The Raiders are not.
Yeah, I mean, this is facts.
Right. The Lions, like, after getting the shit slapped in by the Ravens, they need to maybe actually bite kneecaps of the Raiders.
Yes, they need to show that was a fluke, and they need to go out there and beat these guys with extreme prejudice.
Lions by 8, by the way, for the spread.
Double it. Like, this is going to be a horror show.
Yeah. Yeah, and apparently the coin is a masochist.
Good for it. We're not here to kink shame.
Because they are picking the Raiders.
Okay. Well, have fun with that. And have fun this Halloween, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Halloween's going to be quite spooky / spoopy, or whatever you want to call it.
Teddy's working on some costumes for us. Like, they want to go as a dragon, and they're going to have me go as a wizard.
Oh, I still have my my Sanji cosplay from from the Ren Fair that I went to. It was Pirate Day, so cool. I'll probably dress up that for like Among Us stream or something like that.
Nice.
All my costumes don't fit me anymore.
Oh,
damn it!